Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video. So this week we'll be getting the pink Kiggy, which is behind me, ready for Swaffham on Sunday. So I don't actually know what is racing with us on Sunday.
Classic F2s.
What else?
I don't know the other formulas, but
I don't really know what other formulas are going to be racing with us, but yeah. So basically this week we need to adjust the steering wheel to come closer to me. We need to adjust the gear stick so I can actually reach the gears. We need to replace the leaking outside rear half shaft, and then we'll just do a general nut and bolt check, and then we also need to check it on the scales because when did Taylor's actually practicing this car, but I haven't. I don't know why I'm holding the steering wheel either. Is this the steering wheel that we're going to be putting on for me?
yeah.
Yeah, because that one's slightly smaller, but a bit of a bigger steering wheel will help because I've only got little arms.
That steering wheel's the one I won the World Final with in 2000.
Hear that? That must be a lucky steering wheel. Well, you've probably got bigger biceps than me. So. When was the last time you raced it? Like?
Taylor practiced in it.
When was that?
Skegness, wasn't it? In holidays.
In the holidays, whenever that was. August, maybe?
Probably a few months.
But it's literally done, since we rebuilt it, it's done like 2 meetings, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's done
2 meetings.
a Ringwood and a Swaffham.
Where I won the final. But yeah, so I've never raced it before, so I'm really, really excited. We were going to change the wing, but I actually just told my dad. It looks more nostalgic with that wing on it, and yeah, it just looks nicer, so it just all looks the part, so yeah, and also I need to clean it, but yeah.
21. So I'm just getting it all off you there. You probably get that through your arse shaft, it all, to take your arse shaft out. There's a 17 spare there.
This is mine as well. If you ever see this, this is mine too.
Take the caliper off. Yeah.
Where do you turn it?
Right, carry on then. I won't come out to arse shaft. When you get that out, I'll put the head over there, I'll put the studs in there.
They're weird. These are some weird.
Revolution wheel nuts.
You know what he's going to do? He's going to stand in the background of the video again, and then it's going to make me feel really bad. Why has one of them got like a mark on them?
One of what?
Never mind. It's the washer. Get out. To be fair, mate, you're going to have to remind me how to do this.
17, I'm back at caliper. Still 17 bolts.
With the big gun or the smaller one?
Spanner.
Bolts. Spanner.
Was it cracked and you can just
See, it's in there.
crack and bolt.
Is this for me as well?
Yeah. That's to take the arse shaft bolt out.
This is where we don't know whether I'm doing it the right way or not. Is it down or up?
What?
Down, it's down.
Going to the gym ain't doing much good, is it?
I haven't been to the gym, I'm too busy. I don't have time to go. Don't have time to go to the gym.
Yeah, do that. We're doing that. What do you want this for? chemicals first. Have to wash it all with oil like this.
It's 1, 2.
And don't let it drop. Pull up the end of those. Gangle it on down. Make sure it doesn't fall off. Make sure it's safe enough. With it in, as soon as you start pulling half jack out, it'll fall and snap the blade closed.
And then am I taking these 4 13mm bolts?
Yeah, you can always send for an half shaft. You can only get the socket through, keep turning half shaft. Oh, I bet you can't, just with all the wheeling off.
I can turn it.
Right, pull the wheel off.
Eh?
Pull the wheel off, Grant.
Probably.
So, well, you won't be able to turn it.
I really hope you can see what I'm doing.
It is, that's right.
Look what you put.
You can get two at a go, because it's got two holes in it, so you go across from each other. You don't have to keep turning it for every single one. Yeah? You can get two at a time.
So what are you doing?
What am I going to do?
I said, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Welding bird cages up to this side. Yes.
Didn't want that anyway. All that washing.
You've got them out.
Yep. And now where do I go with all?
That's it.
Do I need to remember which way this way?
Look, take notice of it. Take notice of it. Look. Look, it's got a washer welded on. Look. That washer just outside. Yeah? Take note. Always clean.
You're in the way of the bloody camera, look.
Come here then, I'm going to swap studs.
You're in the way of the camera!
Thing out. You should be able to hold it in your hand and then wipe it rather than messing about with fluid.
You want me to wipe it with this one?
Yes.
So basically we're cleaning this because oil has leaked all over it from the half shaft leaking. So why is the half shaft leaking?
Eh?
I said why?
The seal's gone on there.
The seal's not on the bearing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? A little bit in there 'cause it's a bit slack.
What is?
Bearing in the housing. So I'll just put a sliver in the housing. See that there? Yeah. Push it on, goes on a certain way as well. Yeah. Which is that way.
Where's that way?
Get one bolt started.
Oh, I was going to use that one, but it's got one.
Get one of them. Get them all. Get Get them all in first. Tapping a little bit, just make sure it's gone in. Yeah.
Can you explain to the camera what this
Wait,
car?
you can clean them with that, can't you?
Well, that's expensive.
What?
Can you explain to the camera what this car has on it? What is the difference between a Brisker F2 compared to a Classic Stox / Outlaw F2 / Brisker F2?
It's just the rules have just gone up a little bit over the years. Like the cab sides is now 20mm lower. This. You've got to have 300mm of steel sides up to here from your chassis. That only measures 280.
So this isn't Brisker legal?
No, because it hasn't got steel sides in neither.
Right.
But it was back in the day. But some formulas have to do that and some formulas don't. Just more the Outlaws stay to the original rules from 10, 20 years ago.
So is this Classic Stox legal and Brisker F2 and Outlaw F2 legal?
Yes.
Classic Stox basically just have more heritage cars, don't they?
Well, there's more of the cars from 25 years ago. People that don't want to be too competitive and just go out and have a bit of fun.
Hold on a minute.
Hold on a minute.
That metal thing, is that meant to be on the front?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well, because it's got that elongated, which metal thing? What are you on about?
That?
Yeah, because it's got that elongated slot.
Oh.
So it needs a big washer on it. Are you going to be having the mesh on?
Yep. Well, we have to, don't we? Because my GoPro will go. I'm going to do my GoPro facing forward this time because I'm not as likely for someone to be driving over the front of my car. Well.
Well, take them both anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I could. No, this will be fine. So I just need. Where's that bigger one?
Smaller one. That's the biggest one.
Is it?
That's the one we've just done.
Oh. My arms are going to hurt after this.
Why? It's quite light on steering, is this?
Oh. No, it doesn't need to come.
What about the
forward.
gears?
There's-
Obviously, that reverse, you can hear it. push down inside the first for reverse, yeah, and then it's just 1, 2, yeah.
Okay.
First, second. Yeah. Make sure you get it in first, second. Don't go into fourth. Keep it to that side, don't you, when you pull it back. Yeah.
If I try push against this side too much, it's trying to go into reverse.
Yeah. Yeah, like that.
First.
Yeah.
Second. No, that's fine. I mean, I have my belts on, but
See this bolt, the bolts on here, and 2 bolts there. You see that?
Yeah.
Either side. That's where that goes. That's where that goes.
What? Because the gear stick is fine because
You are?
because it's harder to get it. Like, I might have. I don't even need to. No, that's fine. No, that's
Taylor managed it all right. They've managed it all right. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
See, them 2 bolts go through here. Yeah, nut and bolt through there. What's that outside?
Right.
So you can bolt that on.
And then I need that mesh. How are we putting the mesh on?
Well, get that bolted on first, then we can put the mesh in position.
Here's a challenge.
Put a couple of decent cable ties around it.
Cable tie, what?
Some nice big juicy ones. That's all we ever used to do, is cable tie them on before.
Yeah, not when it's got a bloody £300 GoPro on it. Ah. Come on, get out. Where are you putting it?
You what?
This is the... Which world final did you win this with?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Put it over there with spares box.
Are you taking the bonnet off now?
Yeah, take both of them off and just put them over here, that way. No, because it hasn't got antifreeze in, you see. That's why I left it in bonnet off. That's why I left rad cap off.
It normally sits like this, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But so that means I'd have it like that.
It normally sits like that. That way, doesn't it? That way.
And I want it on the outside, so I need to turn it round.
Yes, you'd have to go that way, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll tilt down enough. won't it?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not. Yeah, but it's quite upright that anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want a fucking blind spot now, do you? No. It's obviously.
Or unless you put it at that side.
Yeah,
Put it at that
because
side.
you're always looking. You always wanted to look at this
Yeah.
corner. So.
So put it that side.
No, but do you want it that way? Or that way? Don't really.
No, because the camera comes down, so it needs to. The camera needs, so it needs.
It wants to be that way.
No. It needs to be that way.
That way.
Yeah, because then the camera sits on top of it like that. Because if you put it down like that, then the camera's going to hang, and then it'll hit there.
So you should have brought your camera to work it out on that one side then.
So that's the higgy done for tonight. We've literally actually finished most of it today, but I'll just turn the camera around and show you some stuff we've done, even though you won't actually be able to see it, but I just turned it around anyway. So the first thing that we did was change the half shaft, which we've done, and we put the wheel back on, blah blah. And then I sat in the car, and then we didn't actually really adjust the steering, did we? We just
Well, we just put a bigger steering wheel on and
yeah.
doubled the bustle.
Yeah, so these are the bosses on the steering wheel. We put another one on just so it's a bit closer to me. But yeah, the other steering wheel was a bit too small. Then I did all the tyre pressures. And then just gave it a bit of a dust down, and we checked under the bonnet. And just checked nuts and bolts really, and then yeah, that's why we've just put it on charge now. And then my dad will later on in the week just put it on the scales and see what it's reading from when Taylor went in it at the skeg practice day. But yeah, literally that's pretty much. And you did a bit on it. You did a bit on it before, didn't you? What did you do the other week? When you cut some stuff off of it or something. Yeah.
I remember it was a week ago.
Also, I just want to mention thank you so much to Peter, who's gone onto my Amazon wish list and bought me, first of all, this tripod, which is, I mean, great for the job really, because you can get loads of different angles and things like that. And then we've got 1 light and 2 lights, which are very bright, as you can tell. I don't think the camera does justice on how bright they are. And I've actually got it on my phone at the moment. Then we've got this light here, which I actually can't get back on because my fingers are so cold. And then something else which is in the office. But yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you. And if anyone wants to support my YouTube by getting me anything off of there, which goes straight into what I use in my videos, then I'll leave the link in the description. But yeah, I'd be so grateful. But yeah, thank you so much to Peter, who's got me these, because my lighting is a lot better now. So thank you. So we're just about to leave for Swaffham. It's currently 20 to 10 in the morning. And we got back at like 3 o'clock from the F1 do. So I had a very long day, but we've got the trailer on because my dad's going to go pick a Mini up that he's bought. But yeah. So we've just made it. To be honest, I didn't even recognise. I don't know how long it's been since I've been here. Probably like
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, literally.
No, you were practising it.
About 4 or 5 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
No, to be fair, I came here not that long ago. But anyway,
Yeah.
This is the truck. I'm sure a lot of people won't have actually been here or even seen this truck, but hopefully there'll be a few spectators. There's a few cars already pulled up, but yeah, I just can't wait to get out on track.
Might swing round and pull along this.
People are going to see me video with that.
I saw Bert used to run years ago.
Just going out on track for my first heat now. I wasn't expecting much since I'd literally only just sat in this car before, never driven it or anything, but luckily it ended up being quite a good race. And that was the end of my first ever race in the Higgy. The car felt good and I had so much fun, and even better, I managed an amazing second place. So the first race is over and done with, and I got second, which is pretty good for a car that hasn't been raced since like April time. And I got second to Ken over here. Ken,
Oh, yeah.
what do you rate that race from a scale of 1 to 10?
Probably a 7
7. Why 7?
because it's a bit wet and slippery.
It was. So on that bottom bend, I just couldn't catch you back.
Yeah, I know. Every time I come into this bend, I just went to a fence wood, but I kept it.
So just after that first race, we're just going to adjust the cross weight a little bit just to give the car a bit more drive, because, you know, there's always places for improvement. So
Where's all your cars?
we'll just adjust the cross weight a little bit and then hopefully have it going even better. Time for heat 2 now. I was feeling extremely confident after my first race, so I was hoping for a very good race, which actually didn't turn out in my favour. Keep watching to find out. And just here, the ignition switch decides to turn itself off. I was absolutely gutted about this because I was having such a good meeting so far. Once I actually realised that that was the problem, I turned the switch back on and got going with my race. Watching this back, I actually think I drive a lot better angry.
We're off, Janet. 1 5/8 or 6.
So the car was going a lot better in that race. I don't know if I got a place because right at the start, when we went green, the ignition decided to turn itself off. So the switch is a bit dodgy, so move your head. So we're just changing the ignition switch. It was just a shame, but the car was going better than in the first one, so that meant the adjustments we did were right. I think we're going to adjust it a little bit more though. Just try and get that little bit more drive out of it. We've got 1 race left, so hopefully we can win it, but who knows. My camera was focusing on your if my camera started focusing on your head then. So what are you undoing, them 2 bottom bolts?
Taking this is the master cut-off switch. I'm just taking them off so I can.
My dad's happy now, he's got some cake up. What you got in your mouth there? Luckily we've got quite a bit of time in between all of our races, so we've actually got time to do this. I think we had like 7 races in between our last one, so yeah, that's lucky, but oh, my earphones are on the floor. Yeah, so we'll get that done, just adjust the cross weight again, and then yeah, we should hopefully be on to winning the final. Just driving on track now for the meeting final. I was absolutely set on winning this race, and luckily I did, but at one point I thought that I wasn't going to have it, so keep watching to find out why. Having the checkered flag drop on me for first place in this meeting final was absolutely the most surreal feeling ever. To do it in a car that my dad's rebuilt and now is painted in all of his old colours and's got his name on it, honestly just meant the world to me. So we've just left the track and I am a final winner for the first time I've ever been out in Classic F2 Stox, and that was such an amazing race. Honestly, I thought I wasn't gonna have it at one point, but no, we pushed through and I did it. Darren, what would you rate the meeting on a scale of 1 to 10?
You were about 6 out of 10.
6?
No, 6.5.
6.5, right, okay. Right, and what do you rate the meeting out of 10?
I'll give Darren a couple on that.
Darren? So what?
8.5.
8.5? What? I won the final.
Nah, it was a good meeting, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
But it was nice to see, you know, what the lads had done to organise the job. You know, fair play to them. It wasn't a bad meeting.
All down to the mechanics.
All being well, it'll pick up better for next year. We'll get better and better.
It was such a lovely group of people, and I'd actually never met them before either, but they were so nice. It's such a nice community, and it's so nice to race without the pressure, if that makes sense, because it's just, there is pressure, but at the same time it's just friendly. Like, no one's falling out over anything, and just everyone's there to just have a laugh and have a good time. So it was a really good meeting, and I will be back next year, hopefully in the Higgy that we're rebuilding on the channel now, but who knows. that just leaves me to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I did racing, because I had such an amazing day, and just winning the final, topping the day off, was absolutely amazing, especially doing it in this car that my dad's rebuilt back from when did you it was originally 19
It was probably originally built in about
1992. So, you know, racing something, and you know, I raced it with my dad's name and number on it. It was just really good. So I hope you've all enjoyed watching. Make sure to check out my merch store, which I've got linked in the description below. I'll see you next week for next Thursday's video.